Hare Krishna to all devotees to hearing Bhagavatam or Katha this morning. Let me begin with the singing of Jaya Radha Madhava. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Yasoda Nandana Brajo Jana Ranjana Yasoda Nandana Brajo Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Gauranita 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 Jaya Gauranita Jaya Radha Radhanata Radha Radhanata Sri Radhe Jaya Radha Radhanata Radha Radhanata Sri Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Sri Radhe Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Nitai Gora Haribol. Haribol. Sri Radha Radhanata Ki Jai. Gora Nitai Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Om Agyanatimirandasya Gana Salakaya Taksurun Melitan Yena Tasmai Sri Guru Namaha. Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagat Pate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kancana Gorange Radhe Vrinda Vaneswari Risa Bandhu Sute Dewi Prananami Hari Priye Wanca kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu bhyavecha patitanam pawenebhyo vaisnavebhyo namo namaha. Namo Mahawadanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gora Twise Namaha. Mukang karoti wacalang panggong langgayati girim yat kripatam ahang wande Sri Guru Dita Tarine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Gora Govinda Swamini Iti Namine. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today we read the diary of the Srila Prabhupada when he did Leela in Planet. Yeah, this is Transcendental Diary, Volume 3. Chapter 3 in New York. That time, July 11, 1976. Yeah. We begin, yeah, start. Today, Sri Guru Purnima, he said. And also the disappearance of Srila Sanatan Goswami. On the walk, Tamal Krishna Maharaj asked, what was the significance of Guru Purnima? And Srila Prabhupada replied, simple. Guru Puja that you are doing daily. Guru Purnima means we are worship Guru Parampara, and also we are worship Guru Puja daily in the temple. Like now we are did Guru Puja to Prabhupada, like that. This is Guru Purnima mean. We walk in better area of Central Park, around a lake with Srila Prabhupada in the center front, surrounded by a group at about 20 men. Always Srila Prabhupada surrendered by the disciple of him, because in the walk time, many conversation between the Prabhupada and disciple going on. Yeah. All eager for his association and keen to hear any comment he might make. Walking easily along the wide pathway, surrendering in the lake. Surrendering of the lake, he discussed with us the inevitability of death and the science fully in struggling to avoid death. This is about the time of death. Yeah. So they are discussing about that. Radha Vallabha repeated something his mother had told him. She was a nurse and she seen many people die and they all look very peaceful when they die. He mentioned that to Prabhupada, and then Prabhupada just smiling and little laugh. He said, nobody dies peacefully, they shall cry. Yes, it's true. Nobody will be peacefully die except the devotee, because they know they are not that body. But ordinary people, they're very attached with the body. So why they will be peaceful when time of death is coming? This is very crucial time when the time of death, jiva will be come out from the body, because we are very attached with the body. So a reaction of that body at that time, they mention in Shastra, the mucus, the blood, the urine, the empedu, the bile, they are can mix together. Then, at that time, that kind of the thing will be choke the throat of the person who facing the dead body. And that time also, according to Shastra, and also when experience about the Ajamila dead, that time all the Yamaduta came to them. Then that man, that person, showing the very ferocious of the form of Yamaduta, they are very frightened and choke the throat, and then they confusedly and very painful. How can we remember Krishna in that kind of the situation like that? So why Prabhupada always said, we are not a body, because this very crucial time when in the time of death, we are also very dangerous, because mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, yam wapi smaram bhavam, like that, ya jante mam so Arjuna, mean whatever we are remember, whatever we are shouting in that in the time of death, then we will become like this, right? So because the situation very painfully, very threatening, then and also cannot even say anything. So the person will be remember whatever he will remember whatever activity in fact with him, like that. So when when the time of death, we are remembering that activity will become like that. Like, because some example, because to attach with the sin gratification, special of the sex intercourse, then because we are remembering that, then we become have a body who can enjoy this many, many times, like become a pigeon, a dog, whatever, like that. So we have very careful. Then here mentioned to with Prabhupada, Radha Vallabha Prabhu said they are very peacefully, and Prabhupada said no, they are not peacefully. He said like that. Nobody dies peacefully. They will cry. They shall cry, he said. He told us about some of his former relatives and their experience with death. I have seen one of our relatives, she's dying, and her second son, because son is dead, and then she is so lamenting like that. She's calling, my dear Sas and Sas, I gave you in charge. I couldn't do like that, and died like that. Oh, this is that mother crying because before she dead, and she calling her son, and she said, I gave you charge, something like that. So she is very attached with that son, like that. Then after that, he died. It will happen in the next life, like that. She was attached, Bali Mardana said. Everyone is attached, Prabhupada said. Yes. As soon as we are coming to the material world in this kind of body, all that attached with that body. Yeah. I have seen one of my nephew, young man, saw his young wife and children. When he began to strike his head like that, then I'm dying without any provision for my wife. He's very regretting because we're not preparing nicely for his wife, but now he's dead like that. So whatever in the mind will be done, is future body. So this is very dangerous. Swarup Damodar Prabhu mentioned, this is Bhakti Swarup Damodar, yeah, mentioned a new brand of medicine called biomedical ethic. Its concern include how long doctor should sustain the attempt to keep a person alive. But Prabhupada didn't accept that. They could keep anyone alive any longer than a person is destined. Yes, the time of death is already mentioned for us. Where is and then what time? Cannot even postpone. Even one single of 1 minute like that. So Prabhupada said, this is useless. All the medicine who said it is prolong the life of the people. And this is now their scientists is very eager to do experience about that. And then many university they are teach about anti-aging agent. So this is very popular now. This is anti-aging medicine. This is cannot like work like that. So Prabhupada this is approved that here. Rameswara Maharaj said people were very hopeful that modern medicine could keep them alive. They out hopefully of everything. Yes, everybody they are promised such thing. Hopefully everything they are hopeful to how to keep very long time in that material world, so they can enjoy more like that. but this is not help, and also it's not work, Prabhupada said. Therefore, they are called pramata. Pramata means mad. Pramata means mad. And pramata also mean animal. Yeah. Pramata means crazy, mad. Their hopefulness means that it's a proof that crazy mad. Yes, because why they are do like that? Because they are very faithful. We are a body, not a soul. So why they are very big effort to maintain the body more longer in material world like that. Srila Prabhupada came to her heart, and everyone gathered round closer to hear his response. Prabhupada's example was so apropos, so filled with wit and intelligence. I could hardly be matched anywhere by anyone. And it contained one of the most apt and graphic comparison I have heard from him to take. This is called Baka Anyaya. What is the name? The meaning of Baka Anyaya? He said, with a smile. He tell about the story about Baka. Baka mean is a duck, and edgy, bakak, edgy in the textile, so the bull. So edge is the textile of the bull, and baka mean the duck. He has textile hanging, and the baka is thinking it is a fish. So the bull testis who hanging like that. Then baka saw that. Then he's thinking that baka's thinking, oh, this is fish. This is our food. He's thinking like that. Taking the duck's eyes a few, Prabhupada said. Prabhupada leaned a little forward and looked up expectantly, so he's hoping. So all the scientists and all us in the material world, this is our thinking and also our believing by our side, right? Whatever we are so, we believe, and when not see and not believe, like that, like a baka anyaya. This. So he's hoping this fish will drop. That baka, this is following the bull, because he's thinking sometime the fish will be dropped, then I will enjoy that. This is the hope of the baka, same as us now. Yeah, condition like that. Yeah. This. The fish will drop, and to the peals of our laughter, he went on. This is called baka anyaya. So when he explained about that, all the devotees laughing. Yes, very, very interesting. Following the bull, that baka always following, and then thinking that textile, because their thinking is a fish. Then that baka hope one time that fish will fall down. Then I will eat that, like this. Then all the devotee who's following Prabhupada at that time laughing. Then Prabhupada said, this is called it Bakak Anyaya. Everyone knows this is a common thing in India. You'll see. This is the Bakak Anyaya. Indian people know about that story. Therefore, they are Baka. Baka means rascal. In India, we say any fool. Boka or Baka means that the duck is a fool like us. Yes. But hope we are long life. Hope we are long enjoy. Hope we are prolong the death like that. So we are all as Baka, right? Prabhupada said. Very appropriate, this Baka Anyaya logic of duck is ancestral. He said. He continued. As we walk on, Swarup Damodar explores Srila Prabhupada's reaction to biomedical ethics. There is a problem arising. The family of the person who is suffering says that please don't apply this medicine. Let the person die. But the medical doctor said, no, we'll keep him alive and as long as we can go on. So this is problem. So what's right? Is the family right or doctor right? He asking Prabhupada about that. Yes, now in the situation, I am also experienced. My brother just dead. The doctor said he has leukemia. Because like acute leukemia, something like that. And then the time for him at least only 6 months, like that. But the family, we are already okay. Let him in the time of death peacefully chant Hare Krishna, because he is devotee and he has a guru like that. And we are suggest to him to just stay in the house and then chant Hare Krishna more like that. But he has a wife. That wife has a brother as a doctor, very specialist doctor. And that doctor said, no, you have bring him to hospital and do the chemotherapy, like that. So this is going on. After that wife thinking maybe better going to the hospital and do chemo. But what happened at that time? Then only 2 times he did the chemo, and he's in the situation of coma, because the body cannot accept that medicine. So they bring to the ICU. ICU means all the paraphernalia, all the everything of the doctor there. Even he cannot, he unconscious at that time. So it's very pity condition, and we also cannot come there to do kirtan. It's around him like that. So only 5 days or maybe 6 days there, and then he's dead. It's very painful also for me like that, because he's my brother, younger brother than me. So like that, this is situation like that. And Bhakti Swarup said, sometimes this is situation like that. So this is a problem. What right? Family right or doctor right? Like that. Then Prabhupada said, the family is right. Yes, we have preparing the person who in the time of death, for at least they are remembering Krishna, like that. So Prabhupada said, the family is right. Prabhupada said, definitely. Family is intelligent, he said. That you are a rascal. The doctor is actually, he said, is rascal. Why you are trying? Let him die peacefully. Yes. After all, you cannot protect. Why you give trouble at the time of death? While he is in the life, we cannot protect him. But when the time of death, why you make trouble to him like that? This is true. I'm very painful at that time, because that wife cannot don't hearing us. When my brother have situation like that, yeah. You cannot protect. Your police attempt will not help him. This is the same philosophy that the animal is suffering to kill him. So this is nonsense. Mercy killing or killing mercy. He laughed. Just see the action of killing, and that is mercy all contradictory. Killing by mercy. Mercy is killing. He is laughing. This is the philosophy that, because they are suffering, we have to end his suffering to killing him. This is many like that. Now this is philosophy, right? And then the old age and they are very suffering from the disease. The doctor asks the family to put medicine. What the name of the killing? But euthanasia, right? Yes. Euthanasia. Euthanasia means one of the medicine they are put in the injection with the suffering man, then that man or people will die. Then they said this is mercy for him, not suffering. This is not correct. Prabhupada said like this. Just see the action of his killing, and that is his mercy, all contradictory. Killing by mercy, mercy is killing. He laughing. I related controversial case I had recently read in the newspaper. There is an example that just going up to the court now. There is one family, their daughter was being supported by one medicine. So one day they went in early and pulled off the plug. So now they are being taken to court. They stopped the medicine because she's been in a coma for so long. So that's what they call mercy killing. They don't like the doctor just to keep them there uselessly. See, this is the situation like that. Rameswara brought yet another perspective. But then they want to kill the old people. This mercy killing. They think that an old man is suffering, so let us kill him. Right?
This is now very common. Sometimes the devotee like to mention outlandish thing just to see Srila Prabhupada reaction. Today, Tamal Krishna chip with his something he had some in a movie. Not as dangerous as in Africa. Africa, they said, is very dangerous at that time, yeah. Maybe now also, I don't know. Very dangerous. Oh, that Tamal Krishna said. Then, when a man become very old, they throw him on the roof and then eat him. He said, Tamal Krishna Maharaj said, the situation, for example, in Africa, they said, when a man become old, they throw him on the roof and then eat him. Wow. Prabhupada said, he also had heard of it. That is a feast. Prabhupada said. He said sardonically, yeah. And as if to top that, Rameswara said, also, the Eskimo, when a man get old, if he is an Eskimo, then he has to go out into the ice land and wait for some animal to kill him. Yes. He cannot stay at home and be supported by the family. Too much burden. So this is the opposite of the order of Krishna, of the order, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna in Bhagavatam said, we have to protect the woman, the child, the cow, the old age, right? Protect, 4 things. We have to protect them. But here, they are just throw out old, the person who already old. This is against the Dharma. So like that. And they mention also in Sastra, actually, we cannot punish the child, old man, and also punish the woman. Because they are always should be under protection. Like that. So Prabhupada's final comment was perhaps the most chilling. The communists also, they will do all old men should be killed. Then that time is coming. Turning to us with a smile, he added, don't become old. Then Prabhupada said to all the followers, then he said, so don't become old. And it means, he said, don't come to the material world again, like that. And then one thing, I remember, because they mentioned this Tamal Krishna Maharaj. One day, Prabhupada asking Tamal Krishna Maharaj about the order or instruction of Krishna. What the most instruction of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita? He said like that. Some people said Sarvadharma Paridraja. Isn't it? The most very important verse. One devotee said, Manmana Bhava Mad Bhakto Madhyaji Namaskuru, like that. And then all the answer of that devotee reply to question of Prabhupada to Tamal Krishna Maharaj, this is wrong. And then he said to them,
the most important verse in Bhagavad Gita is, anybody know here? Because this is, we are mentioned about death and then old age. Anybody know? No, take Guru is different. The instruction first in mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. Anybody? No? Who's know? Prabhu? No? Okay. Anybody know? This is his answer, his question, because nobody also know. And then they are reply just wrong verse. And Prabhupada said, what the most important verse for us is first 4:9. No? How no? Who's no? This is the first of 4:9 at Bhagavad Gita. Anybody? No? You are already Bhakti Sastri. 4:9. No, 4:9. Not the Guru. 4:9. First is chapter 4, verse 9. What is this? Janma karma chamay divyam. What? Janma karma chamay divyam evam yo vetitat twaha. Tyaktva jena, tyaktva deha punarjanma naiti mam eti so Arjuna. What the meaning of that? Prabhupada said, that meaning of the Janma karma chamay divyam evam yoveti tattvaha deham punar tyaktva deham punarjana naiti mam eti so Arjuna. Mean one who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activity does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world. Yeah? But attain my eternal abode of O Arjuna. So, if we know transcendental appearance in and also activity or lila Krishna in this world, then we cannot again take birth here. Cannot become old age, right? Cannot become suffering, cannot become dead. So Prabhupada said like that. So we have also fixed in our mind. We have know about the that sloka. Chapter 4, 9 verse. Like that. We can continue. Yeah. So why I little bit mention that? Because and this is Tamal Krishna Maharaj here in that group, yeah, with Prabhupada. And also mention about the dead. Don't become old, yeah. Prabhupada said. Changing the subject, Chayavanaya. Chayawana Swami asks about the resettlement of the Indian community all over the world. Is this part of Lord Chaitanya's plan to have spread this Vedic culture? He asking Prabhupada because all over the world now Indian people coming. Then he said, that is the plan of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to help spread this Vedic culture. Then Prabhupada said, yes. So, must be proud. Yeah, must be proud to take birth as a Indian. Yes, Prabhu. I am unfortunately not born in Indian family. I just small creature from Indonesia. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Peripatita Pawan and then gave mercy to us. Now we are inspiring, become devotee like that. So Prabhupada said, so who is born in the body of Indian, don't waste time, don't waste the everything. You have to execute immediately Krishna consciousness. He said, he is hope like that. And Prabhupada said, yes, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu order, that you speak the Vedic culture, that is Indian mission. But these rascals are speaking technology. Now, all Indian people come to the West and then only earn money and speaking of technology. Right? They are very eager to learn about technology. Still, he note that because it is their culture, where neighbor Swami arrived, Indians gather to hear unfortunately. Unscrupulous men take advantage of this for their own end. They know that these people, they are wanting something, so let us go and cheat. This is going on. He is mentioned about the bogus guru. Yeah, Bali Mardana acknowledged that they were simply businessmen. Srila Prabhupada looked humble over to us. So far, I am concerned, I have not come here to cheat you, not to gain. Because Bali Madana said that they are only become a businessman, and then Prabhupada turned for them and then said, so far I am concerned, I have not come here not cheat you, not to gain. Yeah, I am come to execute the order of my Guru Maharaj. I have to business to cheat you, neither to get something from you. Like that. So Prabhupada mentioned, he gave mercy. Not, he don't want to take anything from us. Right? He gave mercy. Mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yeah. As we moved around the lake side, we met a woman and her dog walking the opposite way, running freely. In the West, it's very common. I saw everywhere. They are walking with the dog. In the fancy cloth, the dog wearing fancy cloth like that. The muscle dog barked in the threatening way. Raksagak. Prabhupada traveling Raksagak. He said, Prabhupada's traveling bodyguard was a little ahead of us in his saffron judo suit, with his bead bag in one hand and a cane in other. He steered the dog away from Srila Prabhupada. At this, the woman shouted that he should leave the dog alone. So that woman who had that dog very angry, then shouted to the bodyguard of Srila Prabhupada like that. Srila Prabhupada observed to us that she wasn't even supposed to have a dog in the park. Radha Vallabha sarcastically comment that the dog was her family. And Prabhupada added, dog's mother. Why don't you call in one word, I am a dog mother? While smile. I told him about a friend of my mother's who had kept a pig
as a pet. Everything, yeah. Carrying it everywhere in her arm and dressing it in a bow. So nicely dressing. They are go to the salon, to the doctor, very nicely hold for him, now for them, that the pet, like that. Tripurari Swami said, they say animal has no soul, therefore they can kill the cow and eat the meat. But when we say, what if I cut your dog's head off, they became very upset. So in other way, they said, why we are eat cow, because they are no soul. But the other side, they are very angry when we are kill their pet, right? Like that. This is contra action. Tamal Krishna couldn't recite, telling a rather macabre story about a family and their pet dog. They were touring the Lord, and they come to Hong Kong, and they were carrying their pet dog with them also. So they went to the restaurant, and they left their dog tied up on a leash outside the restaurant. Because that is the custom in America, so they told the doorman, they pointed to the dog just to take care of the dog. So anyway, then they went in and they had their dinner and their dinner, and they come out, and the dog was gone. Anticipating the punch line, everyone was laughing, including Srila Prabhupada. They said, "Where is my dog?" Tamal himself could hardly finish, and we were virtually howling with laughter. And the man said, "Well, you point to him. We have prepared him for you." Yes, they do that, Prabhupada laughed. He thought that he has pointed out this dog. We made our way back to the car, and as we returned to the temple, Tamal Krishna Maharaj asked if it was possible to open more than one temple in New York. Just like if there's a good building on the east side, if we can manage, what about possibility of that? Tamal Krishna said about that, yeah, to open the new center. Prabhupada liked this idea and tipped his head. If you can manage very good, it's a city like New York, you can have 10 or 12 center. As we enter West 55th Street and pull up at the temple, Rameswara asked something of a more personal nature. Prabhupada, if the spiritual master has a mission, is it proper for the disciple to think that he can take many births to have the mission of the spiritual master? He doesn't want to liberate, right? You want to have always spiritual master. When the spiritual master goes there somewhere, his nearest assistant, they automatically go there to assist him. Prabhupada replied, when come, the demigod also come to help him. This is there in the Srimad Bhagavatam. All the Yadu family, they came from heaven. So before, I don't know the disappearance by some trick, they were all killed and they returned to their original place. It is nicely described in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is very long story ya. But the time limit. Can I continue or continue? Continue little bit because another page. You can continue ya. Okay. So I just read one page ya. Let's see. Where is this? Because it is nicely described in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Because Prabhupada has already been lecturing in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, discussion between Sanatan Goswami and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu since Potomac's class was very appropriate to the significance of the day. Suffering his packet audience, Srila Prabhupada said, Sanatan Goswami is Guru. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is authorizing him to become a Guru. This is the Parampara system. Nobody can become Guru all of a sudden, self-made Guru. That is not Guru. Here, Sanatan Goswami is present as the ideal disciple. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is authorizing him. Therefore, he said, Krishna Sakti Dara to me, unless he has got the power to receive the instruction, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not going to waste his time. He has the power. He is empowered by Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His mission is that to preach Krishna consciousness all over the world. So he is empowering Sanatan Goswami to take this test and spread Krishna consciousness. So we can end the story and also the lila of Prabhupada and his disciple very nicely. So some of that experience we hear today is also can inspire us how when we are how will be acting when the death of our time of death of us will be there like that. Prabhupada always said, yes, just remembering Krishna and his lila. Ante Narayana Smriti, right? Ante Narayana Smriti means when we are face the death, we hope, and that time we will remember Narayana or Sri Krishna or Sri Hari. Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. I end of our class today. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Yes.